What is happening, you guys? We're actually just getting off of work, as you can tell, so I'm still in my work clothes, but jumping back into a new video because we got some mods going on today for the Supra, and we are finally taking care of one of, if not the most annoying problem in this car. Like, I really have no complaints when it comes to this car whatsoever, but there is one thing on this car that pisses me off more than anything else. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's the absolute worst thing in the world, because it's really not. But anybody who owns this 6MT, you know what's the most annoying thing with this clutch. I don't know if you can see it, but everybody gets the one thing removed out of this car that they hate so much because it makes a world of difference when you finally get it out, and that is the CDV. We are finally going to get rid of the clutch delay valve. And for those who don't know what the clutch delay valve is, it's this little metal piece. It's literally like 3 centimeters big, but makes 3,000 feet of difference. In the sense of, basically what it does is it restricts clutch fluid from essentially engaging the clutch. It makes the clutch literally what it sounds like. It delays the clutch from engaging to by only like a couple millimeters of a second, maybe half a second total, to essentially prevent wear on the clutch components. But really, as you know, when auto manufacturers do dumb shit like this, all it does is make you slower shifting when it comes to racing. So if you've ever seen a video where somebody has a CDV delete, you can see how much faster they can shift and how much faster the clutch engages. So that being said, it's the worst thing anybody's ever put into a car. And if whoever is the design guy behind that and thought that was a good idea, please run me my 60-second fade. But all in all, we're finally getting that shit out of the car today. We're headed to my boy Cody's house. And if you don't know who Cody is, I think he's been in one of my other videos, but he has the blue 6MT with the Omega 65 turbo, super fast. He's actually just doing more upgrades to it currently, so it's going to be making a bunch more power. So we're doing that, and we're doing one more unorthodox mod, I guess you could say. People were trying to clown me in the Facebook groups about this mod, but I guarantee you, once it's in and you see it installed, I guarantee there's going to be comments either on social media or in this video asking me where I got it from and how much they like it and how clean it looks and all that. So I have a good idea behind it. I'm sticking to my guns, and we're going to be knocking that out as well. So he's about an hour and some change away from here, so I'm gonna just hop on the road. We're probably just gonna tap back in once we get to his house. So yeah, let's head and do that. Oh wait, I was about to end the video. Let me give you guys an interior cold start. It actually sounds like a warm start. But yeah, let's head over to Cody's and we'll tap in when we get there. All right, y'all, we made it. Made it to my boy Cody's house. You see his beast right there. You can tell he's got to do a good maneuvering when he's coming in his driveway because that dip is crazy. But yeah, we made it. So we're gonna do the first little install, and it's before the CDV delete. So, oh yeah, you know, it's 4X tail lights and things are sick. But I'll do the first surprise mod for you guys, just so you guys know what's going on. But essentially what we're doing is we are doing an iPad mount install. So obviously a little bit later on, I'll be on BM3 Rev 2 when the car's tuned, turbo upgrade, all that jazz. So I'm going to do a full iPad mount. And essentially, as you can see here, I attempted to super glue a previous mount that I had, which obviously fucking failed because super glue and Gorilla Glue, that shit just sucks. So what we're doing is we're going to remove this piece right here, unscrew it, and then it'll allow us to just drop this little plastic trim piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to essentially mount it in that location, and then the mount in the iPad will attach to the top, and then it'll turn towards me, and I'll be able to data log and everything like that. So essentially it'll be mounted right here, and then I'll be able to, you know, play music, data log, whatever else I got to do. If I'm on a long road trip and my wife is with me, she could just watch a movie. So that little ugly glue piece is going to be covered up with the mount anyway, so I'm not tripping about it, and it's my fucking car, and I'm never getting rid of it. So it is what it is. But yeah, so what we're going to do first is we're going to pop that out and then go on to the next step. All right, so we got the top part off, and next we got to unscrew these 2 bolts, and then we should be able to get this carbon piece off, and then that's where it's going to end up getting mounted. So just got to get this top piece off. Oh, we might not even have to. All right, so what we thought was just removing this leather piece right here, which I've been told was literally supposed to just be metal clips. Turns out you can't really see it, but there's actually a whole screw right here, like literally just holding it. So I imagine there's probably screws down the rest of this thing, because as we're trying to pry it off, like this shit's just not moving. So we're just going to go with plan B and just go full send and just remove the entire center console, because this entire side piece right here, like this is all literally one piece. So what we're going to do is we're just going to remove the entire center console piece and just mount it on the back and then reinstall everything. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so we've made some pretty decent progress. I'll say we're about 50% of the way there. Bro, the clips in this center console are an absolute bitch to get out. Like, we even like slightly pinched the wire, but it's okay. It's just the insulation portion of it, I think. But you can see like there's even needle nose pliers, like the teeth of needle nose pliers are indented in the clips. So we were just like, we didn't want to break anything. So any clips that wouldn't just regularly come out, we just unscrewed the module and we'll just screw it back in once it's time. But yeah, even this shit was giving us, the wireless charging tray was giving us a problem. So we just kind of squeezed it through the carbon trim, and we'll just be able to squeeze it back through once we're reinstalling everything. But yeah, this is this whole, we thought this part right here was just like a piece that was just on there and you could just like pop down, and then we were just gonna tap it on the back. But no, this thing right here, which is not how I know it'll be sturdy enough to hold the iPad, is the entire center console. So essentially what we have to do is remove this entire center console piece and then flip it over and then do any drill tap that we need to do. By the way, this is not a how-to video. I am not ever taking this shit off again. I'll let whoever does my car, you know, when they do the clutch, they'll handle this shit, but I'm never doing this again. This is a one-time deal. I'm glad we even marked up the spot that we are gonna install this. But yeah, we're almost there, so we will get back to this in a second. All right, guys, so we had to take off the cover at the bottom under the glove box, and then there's one more cover. Hold on. I said this isn't a how-to video, but I'm low-key showing you. But you had to unscrew this part too, this little cover. You don't have to fully take it off, just enough to expose the screw that mounts right here on the back of the center console. And then this whole thing now can come off, but we're not even gonna pull it out, because honestly all we had to do was just be able to get under this side right here, just so we can feel if there's anything there, and there's not. So now we are going to line up the backing plate on my mount right here, just spot it up, slightly tap it just so we know where to put it, mount it on the back, and then we'll be good. We can start putting everything back together. So all right, so we're pretty much putting everything back together. The mount is on, it is secure. So we can get some better light. But yeah, had to drill some holes, and then the backing plate, it's like a silver backing plate. It's on the back of this, on the inside of the center console. So you did have to essentially drill out holes while lifting the console to make sure you don't hit. There is a wiring harness behind this wall, so you definitely want to lift this up and drill the holes while it's lifted up, and then put it back down, and then obviously you know, line it up with the screw holes, and then put the backing plate with this. So yeah, this is on there, and this shit is solid. This isn't going anywhere. So yeah, that'll be cool. We're slapping on the last few pieces, and then we'll be moving on into the CDV, which is the biggest annoyance of this car. But yeah, if anybody's asking, was this an easy job? No. No. This shit had so many dumbass screws and clips in here, it's not even funny. But it's on there now, so I'll show you the final product once I put the iPad on there. And voila, I gotta clean the screen, but this is how it'll look. So when I'm driving, I'll be able to data log right here, play any music. When I'm on my lunch break at work, I can just watch Netflix. Hell yeah, man. You guys see the vision now. It is sick. It is sick. And this gives me enough room I can shift. It's not gonna hit my hand or anything. And this is like fully 360 degree adjustable. Like I can move this in any position I want. When my wife gets in the car, if she wants to ride, obviously we could just turn in her direction. She could watch Netflix while we're driving on a road trip or something. But yeah, man, this is my one-off mod that I thought of and literally made my vision come to life. So this is sick. And I got that random black line on my screen again, but hell yeah, love it. Now on to the 30-minute job, which is the CDV delete. But this is sick. All right, so mounting up the quick jacks real quick so we don't have to put it on jack stands or nothing like that. And then get this sucker out of the car so I can punt it 50 yards down the street. All right, so we are up under here right now. I really don't know what the fuck this black line is. I think it's just a light reflection, but you see the trans. CDV is in this line. So we're gonna disconnect this line, pinch it off so we don't lose that much fluid, pop out the CDV. It's super easy to access. All you have to do is just remove that little belly pan right there, and it's literally just like, it's not even plastic, it's like a fabric of some sort, I don't know. But yeah, pop that off, and then you can access this right here, and then you'll be able to pop out this CDV. All right.
There it goes. Okay, it's gonna leak a little bit,
yep,
but
no,
not
you're
much. All right,
perfect. That's off there.
Okay,
let's remove this bitch out of there now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's where the CDV is. You guys see that shit? You see this little piece of shit right here? This shit done ruined my life. This little motherfucker. Let me move this leaf. You see this? This is the headache of every 6MT owner. This little thing, this thing's not even 2 millimeters long. The worst invention of all time. All right, line's back on. That took like not even 10 minutes to take out. And now we're just buttoning everything back up. And then we'll just do a quick little air pocket bleed out and we'll be good to go. I said this isn't a how-to, but yet it feels like I'm just giving how-to instructions. We just doing a quick little air bleed and then top off whatever fluid dip down low. I actually thought I was gonna need a full brake flush, but if you can see, my fluid is good. Thought it would be dark, but no, it's good. Gotcha. All right. It feels good already. Like the first push felt slightly soft, but now it feels completely normal. Don't mind my my who did it and why shoes, my work shoes. Oh shit, hold on, my bad. Yeah. It's springy.
Springy?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Gotcha.
That's the air bubbles coming, so.
Oh, okay. Just gonna keep pumping then until you tell me to stop. Keep pumping as you're doing that.
How's it feel?
Like OEM. Yeah, you wanna try it too? Yeah, it's coming right back. About to take a ride in GR Supra, 700 horsepower manual. He's on the Omega 65. Get a little cold start. Yeah, damn, it's cold.
That's like the reduced cold start.
Yeah. Oh, shit! Oh my God! Holy shit! Whoa!
That was like 80% throttle.
Yo! What the fuck? Yo! Nah, bro. Yo, what? Holy shit. Nah, I need to get this kit. Yo.
Yeah, I wish I could see what we actually hit as far as boost, but I'm gonna say that probably was like maybe 30 PSI.
Oh my gosh, bro. It felt like my heart was in my spine. And if you guys don't know, this is the Omega 65 kit. This kit is like $3,700. And you know, like, not to shit on any other turbo kits, but like a KLM kit is like 10K. And this kit is $3,700, and this shit is pulling like a train. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy yo. Alrighty, so headed home now. Cody's car, like, bro, he wasn't even going like full crazy throttle because his tires were cold and everything, but bro, just even like 70-80%, like just pulling, like rolling into it, bro, that car pulls like dog. That car pulls. So either we're gonna get that kit or a top, I don't know, bro, but that kit, Omega 65, that is the best bang for buck kit that you could definitely get. So and so far with the CDV delete, dog, you can, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's the most life-changing thing in the world. Like, you know, it's not going from like, it's not similar to go from like a stock turbo to like an Omega, for example. But can you feel a difference? Absolutely. Like, the clutch engages smoothly, gear shifting is smoother, you can shift faster, like, so I haven't done like a sports mode full throttle pull yet, which I'm about to get for you guys in a minute, but so far, so good. Like, I'm liking what I'm feeling even in normal mode. So, like, I can literally shift as fast as I want with like no delay. So, and you see, iPad looking good here. So I can just pick my music. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a small pull for you guys. Yeah, there's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. Like, that 3 to 4 shift would normally be a whole lot slower. So there's definitely a difference. Yeah, like, there's absolutely zero delay. Instant engagement, literally no clutch delay. That's literally how simple I can put it. There's no clutch delay. So definitely recommend anybody who is a 6MT owner to get this mod, because it definitely will improve the driving experience. Like I said, it's not like a, oh my god, this is the best thing in the world, but it's great. It definitely helps. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna, you know, enjoy the cruise home, because Cody lives kind of deep from me, and I unplugged my battery while we were doing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I have to turn off this lane departures just because that's gonna get annoying. But yeah, now we're headed home. So appreciate you guys for watching this video. Tune in for the next one, because we got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. Follow me on the gram, like, comment, subscribe, share. We're going up, man, and I'm definitely more motivated than ever now to definitely get an upgraded turbo kit, because I need to, yeah, I need that. But yeah, peace out, guys.